Yo, what is up? Welcome to My Favorite Lyrics, the music podcast where we talk about music lyrics, except for when we talk about other stuff. And we've got a very special guest today. One of the funniest dudes in the world. You've seen him everywhere. You've seen him on Grand Crew. You've seen his work on Saturday Night Live.
Oh wow.
You've heard of. I'm not doing the rest of his credit. Y'all can look.
Come on, man. No, man. You do this to everybody. Don't do this to me.
No, you know it's.
I knew you was gonna do this to me. Give me my Steve Harvey intro.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is like most of the time I actually don't do credits for people.
All right, well then don't.
Most of it, but I don't know. There's the fun thing about this podcast. It looks like you could listen to 5 different episodes. It could get done 5 different ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes the intro just starts and I start at the beginning, and sometimes the intro is. We're just chatting about New York versus LA.
All right, and we can continue that conversation. Just winter-wise. So I am enjoying right now because it feels like a little bit hotter than fall out here right now.
Yes, it's too hot right now.
It's too hot for you right now.
It's too hot for me.
Because you would sweat through this particular shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
And that's a nice shirt. Devin is a very nice dresser.
I appreciate it.
I don't do that necessarily. I'm more like a Bill Gates type, where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have on something real basic, but it's expensive.
Okay, that's what everybody's saying about Carl.
Yeah.
Like the one thing about Carl, he a Bill Gates type.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Steve Jobs?
TJ Maxx? Huh? No, Bill Gates. Remember,
because he always got the
just like a regular polo on some jeans, and that's also not true. I'm lying.
Yeah.
I got my nice things for nice times.
You do,
but I got my regular everyday stuff.
You got sneakers that I know just from knowing. I'm like that. That costs you a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I spend money on shoes and hats.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, middling.
Just for the people, just like shoes and hats, just numerically. What type of number you think we clock?
We up in the hundreds on both, for sure.
You got a sneaker room?
Yeah, my second bedroom in my apartment in LA. Not my apartment here in New York is a shoe room. I learned from watching you, man. I learned from watching you. Devin actually taught me a lot. Devin, every day in our office at the job, we would have a new box, and I knew it wasn't for me. No, because I knew what I ordered. I may get a football from a company or something like that I talk about. Get a hat from somebody.
Yeah, influencer.
If it was a little bit of influencing, I did get some cool shoes this weekend from influencing.
See,
that was fun, but. You was getting a lot more influencer stuff than me.
Yeah, man. I needed that stuff to stay alive.
Oh, gosh.
That was literally like part of like working at the show. Like part of it literally was like, all right, if I could have a new thing, I needed that little boost of serotonin.
The coolest thing you bought this last year.
What's that?
That bag.
I got it right here.
Look at this. And you done wore it out a little bit. It's got a blemish on it.
It's got one little blemish. I take this. No, I'm not turning around. I'm not giving them the. I'm not putting their name. I'm gatekeeping the name. I'm not putting their name out here. They're not paying me money.
Fair enough. I won't say their name.
The
but
people who made this brand,
one,
y'all reach out to me. I would love to work with you.
I was definitely judging a lot of the purchases that came in, being like, damn, you spend a lot of money. And then that bag came in. I was like, all right, I get it.
Yeah,
that bag is very cool.
It feels good.
That bag is very cool.
Order like every run a show. Like order like one thing a run, and tell me it don't brighten your mood.
I ordered a couple things that brightened my mood.
Yeah.
Authentic NFL football.
Okay.
That I was hoping to get signed by Peyton. That didn't happen. I couldn't run upstairs to the office.
When was he there?
The 50th.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. There was so much stuff happening during that.
But he was one of the people that I got to talk to. Who was somebody at the 50th that you got to talk to that you were like, this is tight? Did you get to talk to Eddie?
Yeah, but not at I talked to him like the day before. There was like a Lorne, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I talked to him a little bit. And
that's cool.
And he knew who I was.
That's tight.
And that felt good.
That's tight. That's what's fun about being a celebrity, as you are.
I'm not a celebrity. I've been on I was on TV a little bit for a couple years.
A big show?
I was on a big show a little bit.
I got to talk to Peyton.
Yeah.
That was the main one. And Tyga. I saw him at the after party.
Okay. When
they was like Arcade Fire was up there jamming and Sabrina Carpenter was like singing with them. And I was like, man, Tyga, get up there, man.
If we don't hear Rack City, then it's like, what are we doing?
This has been such a lit night. Don't let them ruin it.
Do you have any connection with Tyga? Because here's the thing about Carl that I'll tell y'all for the people.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone who has lived in Los Angeles for any stretch of time, even just a couple of days or a week, Carl Tart knows him. Carl every single person that lives in LA, Carl will be like, a name will come up and Carl will be like, yeah, I used to play soccer with him in middle school.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh yeah, we used to play saxophone together in beginner band. Oh yeah, oh him? Yeah. We did improv together a lot of times.
To be fair to the improv point, a lot of our circles are comedy people, so I would know.
We know comedy people.
But Tyga, I have no true connection to.
Okay.
Except for he performed at my high school when he was still, remember Lime in the Coconut?
Lime in the Coconut and Twisted it all.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember
he
that.
performed that song at my high school in like 2005.
That song's been lost to the sands of time.
Absolutely. Nobody remember that.
And that's
stream
okay.
that. Get on your DSP and stream Tyga's Lime in the Coconut if it's on there.
It probably is. You don't need to.
But honestly. I did mention that to him. I was like, hey, bro, you performed at my high school in 2000. He was like, what school? And I was like, I went to Hamilton. And he was like, hell yeah, that's what's up. And then I walked away. And he was standing next to Cher's boyfriend. That was.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have no like personal, except now.
Now y'all got a history.
Yeah.
The amount of people the amount of names that have come up. And by the way, when I was at the show, me and Carl, for my last season at the show, me and Carl split an office.
Yeah, we shared an office. He says split, I say shared, because it was a communal space. He says split, as if he put up a sheet in the middle because he didn't want to see my side of the office. But it was a shared communal space. I'll give you one example of something that Devon did in the office. Besides having all these packages, which were fine.
Yeah.
It was always a fun unboxing.
Mm-hmm.
I shared with him who my favorite R&B artist was. And that person.
I'm glad that you brought this up. I wasn't going to.
I was surprised. I was going to get ahead of it before you did.
I wasn't going to bring this up.
This is going to be a gotcha pie.
I wasn't going to bring this up. This is not Z-Way. I'm not here to catch you in something.
It's fine. I ahead of it.
Okay.
My favorite artist is we won't even have to say the name. My favorite artist could be deemed as problematic. And
he's had some issues.
I won't even gender him. And he bought a cardboard cutout.
Yes.
And for those of you who can't tell from watching the show on Saturday nights, it's not too many people of the African American diaspora around that office.
Not many.
This person is problematic amongst our people, but also
Black people know way more so than white people do.
You think so? See, I felt like
him and Trey Songz. I feel like
nobody knows about that.
White people don't know that Trey Songz is like a bad guy, but every Black person does know that Trey Songz is.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about that one yet.
Yeah.
I think with the other person,
the other non-gendered individual.
The other person, people know, but that's all they know.
Yes.
But nowadays, it's like his songs are blowing up on their songs, blowing up on like TikTok and stuff. So I think it's like
he's a huge artist. He's hugely successful.
We're talking about Chris Brown.
We are.
And he bought a cardboard cutout Chris Brown. I was sure to get fired.
You were so nervous about it
because I have mentioned his name in just making a reference to something before and gotten really messed up comments about it, as if I
support.
So, it's like, come on, man. He makes a great song.
Sure.
He makes an awesome song. He puts on a great show. I didn't go to the show. Did you go to the Breezy Bowl?
Friend.
It was a couple of our mutuals went to.
You think I'm going to the Chris Brown show?
Maybe.
No.
A couple of our friends went to the show. I personally did not. I don't have the money for that, but.
Yes, he does. Here's another thing about Carl. He's been working in television since he was like 12 years old. He's been working in television since he was born, and he always be trying to act like he broke. Carl doing good. Next time, if anybody's listening who knows Carl in a personal way, and y'all go to dinner and he trying to split the check, just know that
I'm not trying to split the check. They're gonna pay for it.
Just know he got it. Don't let him do that.
No, listen. It's not about having it. The haves and the have-nots. I was in the office with this man.
Yeah.
I saw how he was spending money. If we're going to get into this whole podcast, let's bring up the song Money by the OJs and talk about the lyrics to that.
Okay.
Some people got to have it, and some people really need it. Well.
Stupid. Carl, to get into the music bag, tell me about young Carl in Mississippi and in LA.
You said that I'm from Mississippi originally.
Yes.
And I moved to Los Angeles when I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Still had a strong connection to Mississippi until I played high school football. I was going back every summer and winter break and every break I had. So I kept with that energy, but music was always a big part of life. Nobody in my immediate family played instruments, but music was played a lot. And I was lucky enough. I had a teen mom, so like all the music.
She was with it.
Yeah, she was with it. All the music of the day. It was no problem listening to the music of the day in the car.
What is this at this point? Is that that's like Aaliyah or
yeah, like real
Brandy?
young Aaliyah, Brandy, Monica, that type of stuff. Monica, I was a teen Monica guy.
Oh wow,
yeah. I also had an older cousin.
There's not a lot of y'all.
It should be more.
There's not a lot of people on Team Monica.
Are you Team Monica or Team Brandy in The Boy Is Mine?
Come on. Oh, in that specific song?
In The Boy Is Mine universe.
Oh, that's a great question.
Which is just the beef between them.
Sure, just like the actual conflict between them. I don't know if I picked a side. I don't know if I picked.
You was about to say, "Come on now."
Well, I was about to say, "Come now" in the general sense, just like
in the general sense,
like artist versus artist. It's
I mean, Brandy might have had more hits. I will say this. When they were younger, I felt like Monica's voice was stronger, but Brandy started kicking it more with Whitney Houston. And it got
kind of going up crazy.
Yeah.
So much so that they now call her the vocal Bible.
Yeah, and she is, I mean, she should be deemed that.
Sure.
Monica is still tight though. I'm still
also, I'll say that first Brandy album I revisited recently, the one that's got Always on My Mind on it.
Sitting Up in My Room, Brandy. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's genuinely such a good album.
Brandy goes crazy.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Brandy. I just liked Monica's first album. It just reminded me of it sends me in a level of nostalgia.
Yeah, I get it.
And I am a bigger R&B guy than hip hop guy.
You do. You're a self-described R&B thug.
R&B thug, yeah. I don't know East Coast rap. I am very not well versed on.
Let me put you on some Griselda.
No thanks. Nah, it ain't even like that. People have tried.
Yeah.
It just doesn't resonate with me the way, because a lot of stuff, especially South and West Coast, I feel like the two musics that I grew up with the most are so heavily funk infused, both sides of those, a lot of old school samples, so that's always been just the thing that resonates with me the most is Southern rap and West Coast rap.
You're hearing a lot of synthesizers.
A lot of synthesizers, a lot of just a lot of Zapp and Roger drums and stuff on the West Coast, all that lowrider music.
That one synth that was going real crazy in the 90s.
Oh yeah. But that's George Clinton shit. That comes from George Clinton era, and Dre popularized that. Right. But the sound that a lot of people are synonymous with the West Coast is the not Dr. Dre, DJ Quick. Like that little you've heard this. Him and Dr. Dre. Where do you put them up against each other? Do you know
DJ Quick and Dr. Dre?
Yeah,
I think DJ Quick didn't really make it over to us in the same way.
That Dr. Dre did.
Well, I mean, yeah, Dr. Dre I think had the massive hits.
Texas was really influenced by Dr. Dre. Bun B and those guys talk about that a lot.
I believe that.
And talk about the West Coast gangster rap stuff.
I mean, because that's what was huge when they were coming up. Yeah, but the DJ Quick of it all, I don't think I realized how influential DJ Quick was in LA until I started meeting more folks from there.
He's huge in LA.
And listening to Dom Kennedy. Dom Kennedy was the first LA artist that I really was listening to.
You know what I think happened with DJ Quick is he went so far musical that it kind of alienated the general listener.
Sure.
He wasn't for the pop charts all the time. Yeah, whereas Dr. Dre kind of remained on the pop charts.
That's where he was aiming for.
Yeah.
We had Jadge on the pod and he was talking about Steely Dan in that exact same way.
Yeah.
Where he was just the musicians were all those are the best guys. They're musically the best, even if it's not the best, it's not the catchiest
it's
or
not the easiest to digest.
Easiest to latch onto.
Because a lot of later DJ Quick stuff is really jazzy and really he really jazz influenced, really old school R&B funk influenced stuff. He was real big in it. But a lot of old school stuff influenced me, so I naturally gravitated towards that stuff too. And the Southern rappers was just the era. My growing up time, my visible time, I would say like starting in like 1995 to like on is like, oh, this is what we're hearing. This is what my dad is pulling up in the park because I had a young dad too. So he's pulling up like beating down the block. And when he's coming to pick me up and I'm like, oh, my dad's like, if I knew he was coming that day to pick me up, you hear his trunk rattling from the whole block. It's
he had the whole.
Yeah. It's like, oh, my dad's pulling up. Here we go. And
is that part of it in LA? Does LA have like speaker culture in that same type of way?
They absolutely do, but this is Mississippi I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, I didn't know if that was like a thing in LA.
Yeah, because lowriders.
If you're from the South, like, I know, and you probably are familiar with this too. I knew, and I was one of these people. I knew so many niggas that had nice, like terrible cars and nice sound systems.
Yeah.
Like I had a car that like only one of the windows rolled down and like the car would get overheated unless you like turned on the heat.
Yeah.
You'd have to turn the heat on.
In
Texas. You had to turn the heat on high to get the car not to overheat and to like cool back down.
But you couldn't turn on the AC because
that
would heat it up.
The AC just wouldn't work. Yeah. The AC was too much to be. But
what kind of car is this? What we talking?
93 Honda Accord.
Yeah,
it was maroon.
That car went hard in the hood on like your first car.
It was cool. I mean, it was terrible. It like didn't do a lot of shit, but it was like it looked fine.
Yeah,
nobody like people weren't really flaming me for my car, even though like most of the stuff like didn't work, and also my speakers were good.
I feel what year did you get a car? I didn't have a car in high school.
I got a car when it was a hand-me-down car. It was like our family car that then just like my dad got another used car and then I got that one. I was like 16, 17.
See, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. Driving in high school, my homeboys had cars. I didn't have the luxury of having a car. And I got my first car that I did get after I graduated and made my own money to get one was a 2000 Camry that also had issues like that.
Of course.
And I got duped because the transmission was bad.
Of course. And it's like you can't know that you're
and I thought that was going to ruin my like I had saved up like $3,500 to get a car.
It's a lot of money.
And I bought this car and I had it for a year and the transmission went out on me and I thought my life was over.
Yeah.
On this $3,500 car. Boy. And now I look up to you, Devon.
And now $3,500 that falls out of Carl's pocket.
No,
y'all didn't see him before. He sat down and said, "Carl, what's that?"
Yeah,
that was $3,500.
Yeah, had to put it in my ass because I was on the train.
Can you help me settle a debate?
Okay.
One time I was with Alex English and we were having a discussion. We had a Brandy versus Sade debate.
Okay.
You look skeptical already.
Yeah. What could this be about?
I was like, I would much rather put on a Sade record than I would a Brandy record. I would much rather like that's who, and I enjoy both artists, but it's like if we're talking about like somebody who's like sound really like moves me in like a special way, it's like I'm going Sade.
Okay, interesting.
Where do you land? Alex was very much on the Brandy side.
I'm on the Brandy side as well. Like just because I mean I like Sade. I will say like what's your favorite Sade song?
Maybe I Couldn't Love You More.
Okay.
That might be my favorite one.
My favorite is Kiss of Life. I think that's also
an incredible song.
Yeah. But like I'm not putting on Smooth Operator over Full Moon.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. It just that Brandy stuff just means more to me because I grew up when it was like on the radio. Like Sade was like, listening to we have this radio station in LA called 94.7 The Wave, which is like the nighttime, smooth R&B like station where they play the oldies and stuff like that. But like, oldies and today, but it's all like that's nighttime driving to me.
Sure.
So Sade was more like that, where it's like, oh, these are songs that are old. Like, but like Brandy,
it felt like contemporary. It felt current. It felt like you could see it on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, yeah. That was for us. So I'm with Alex on that.
Those people used to really be on Nickelodeon too, in a way that like was so fly.
They would be on all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Man. And also Brandy had Moesha. Like Brandy was huge.
Brandy did have Moesha. And Brandy was a LA kid.
Yeah. And Moesha, she's from Mississippi too. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Brandy and Ray J from Mississippi?
Brandy and Ray J are from like Greenwood, Mississippi, and then they moved to LA to pursue their dreams.
Did you ever come across Ray J at any point?
I've only seen him. But you will see him around.
He seems like a mystical figure to me.
Yeah, you will see him around. I've never talked to him, but you will like you'll like look over and be like, it's Ray J. You'll see him around. Especially he used to be in the hood too. Like Ray J's a real one.
That's one thing that I've heard about him.
Yeah.
Ray J really.
He's a figure in LA.
He seems like it. And I will say to the point of Ray J, I was at like some bar where they had a DJ and the DJ started playing Wait a Minute.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we're not giving Ray J enough credit.
Nah, that song goes hard.
That song kind of goes crazy.
Hard. And Up in the Club is Marcus Houston. But Wait a Minute.
Shout out to Marcus Houston, a pioneer of the fashion world.
Oh, with the clear suit?
When my man pulled up in the all clear plastic suit.
With white drawers on.
Drawers?
I mean, you sitting under the lights of an award show.
You gleaming.
Bro, Marcus Houston. He got the man unit popping now.
So did the dude. Remember the Racks on Racks guy?
Yeah.
Had also very similar. His hairline was like.
Real low down.
It was like advanced.
He was a low down dirty shame.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Shout out to Ray J. Where were you in this life when you found out that Steve Harvey's hair was a wig?
I kind of put two and two together because when you watch the old clips of him on like Evening at the Improv, it was like he was balding back then. And then you watch the Steve Harvey show.
Perfect hair.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden he just goes ski bald. And it's like there was no transition period.
No, it never seemed like.
We've seen the transition period from most balding. People.
Yeah. You start to see like, oh, it's going on him. So he just kind of.
It's like, why would you choose to do that?
Yeah.
And then he just went ski bald one day on a cover of Men's Health or something.
He looks good bald.
Yeah, I think it fits him now. I'm like used to it now.
Yeah. But that was. He really led a lot of us astray.
Mm-hmm.
He really made a lot of us think that something was.
It was so perfect back then. Shout out to that barber doing that in '97.
It looks incredible. Look at that one that you just saw. It's still not great.
No. Or if you look up Miguel Nunez from Juvenile Man, I've been seeing him on a lot of Vlad TV interviews or something like that, and it's like, man, it's still not quite.
It's not where it's not where it needs. I can still tell. To be.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever hit you with the Beijing?
Hell yeah.
I've been hit with it sometimes, and I get offended by it.
I'm not above enhancements.
I am.
I can't go for a man unit.
Sure.
I just gotta rock the baldy and hatfish.
Sure.
But I can't go man unit. Because that would be like such a huge thing. Because even we went to the Emmys a couple weeks ago, and my homies was like, "You going man unit for that?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just going enhancement."
But also, if you were gonna go man unit, if you were to do it, what type of cut would you even do?
It would have to be like a real low Caesar for me, and like I said, the hairline.
They do that? Yeah, they can lay down a real.
Bro, I'll send you some TikToks of some that do make me go like. I might need to.
I will say, just from sharing an office with Carl for 1 year, he is one of the most interesting algorithms of anybody that I've seen.
Because you would catch me getting in writer mode and watching YouTube stuff.
I walk in on Carl and be like, Carl, what you doing? He's like, yeah, this guy like tries bodega sandwiches at like every single bodega.
Yeah. It's interesting, man. I love to watch the life of a human being.
Or you'd be watching what's that show? My Strange Obsession?
My Strange Addiction. I watched a lot of My Strange Addiction.
You're like, look, this lady eat popsicle sticks.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got to write a banger. I watch a lot of crazy stuff on YouTube.
I see. I got you.
Are we going too long?
No. It's
That's perfect. It's only 2 more hours.
Somebody was that? No, that was Gary. Gary specifically told me yesterday. We were together yesterday. Me and Carl and some of our other homies went to the driving range.
Shout out to the driving range at Chelsea Piers. Devin broke 2 club heads.
I did.
2.
I did.
And then praised himself for it. As if do you golf? Do you know how hard it is to break a club head at a driving range? You gotta hit the ground.
Why did you ask me that question?
Yeah, great question.
Do you do lady stuff? Do you lady golf? I'm sorry. Do you golf? I just looked at him. He got a polo on.
He does. He looks like he's been on the links.
Yeah, they could be golf pants. Those are knickerbockers. Shout out New York. The Dutch pant, the Dutch wade in the water pant. Do you golf?
No, but people tell me I.
It was a lot of ladies getting lessons yesterday, and
It was.
the instructors flirting with them.
They were. They were. Literally, I was about to hit, and I heard this girl be like, "How old do you think I am?"
Yeah. You can't be more than about 25.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, it's happening right in front of my eyes."
Yeah.
But yes, me and Carl did go to the driving range. I did break 2 clubs, but I'm just so goddamn strong.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I make, you know what I'm saying, the type of contact I was making.
I did hear about your strength recently from a person
Hell yeah.
in a basketball conversation.
Okay.
And we was talking about getting in the tournament, that the comedy tournament, and it was like, your boy Dev gonna play. You gonna have to guard him. He's strong. I was like, man, that motherfucker ain't.
That's right. That's right.
Please, dog.
That's right.
Y'all comedians.
That's
y'all
right.
ain't never. Yeah, wait till I get out. But luckily, I was out of town.
I was also out of town. I didn't play in the tournament.
I want to play next year.
There's a 3-on-3 comedy basketball tournament that happens every year. I'm actually the one-time winner of it. I've played in the tournament 3 different times.
Yeah.
I won once, and then the other times I've lost in the first round.
I don't like 3-on-3.
I don't either.
I don't like 3-on-3. I feel like it's always imbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play in the Hoop It Up 3-on-3 tournaments, and we got to go to nationals.
Does that still exist?
I don't know. I'm Unc now, but we used to go to Orlando to play in these, and I remember you get to those higher rounds, and then it's just like 3 dudes that are just gonna run you off the court. 3 dudes who are probably all either at this time we were all high school age, so they were going to college.
Yeah,
and I was pretty good. I was also on a trajectory to go play in college, and then but these dudes were like different. Yeah. These are like D1 guys, and it's like 3-on. I feel like you need 5-on-5.
At least 4s.
Yeah,
you
at
least
let's run
4s.
I don't like 3s, man. 3s is tough.
You get gassed.
You get gassed, bro, and you can get blown out. And we ran 3s at the YMCA a couple months back, and an old man who was like, first of all, we had to get up there like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we run in 3s, and then like this like 60-year-old dude who knows every soft spot on the court, who shoots the ball and makes sounds like, hup. Oh, hip.
There it goes.
Like, yeah. And it's like, man, this dude is cooking me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like 3s.
I'll say I used to play 3-on-3 sometimes when I was in college, and I'm from Texas, so there'd be these like Mexican kids that would come up from like these like border towns.
Yeah.
And like down there, like everybody's short.
Yeah.
And so like everybody just runs.
Yeah.
Like it literally was just, they was just setting so many screens and coming off of picks, and they could all run and they could all shoot.
Yeah. And you can't park in the paint.
You can't just sit down there. They'll make you look good. You might get a couple points like that, but it's like if you miss, they already back out. That's what
the old man plan was. He was taking advantage of the fact that I wasn't closing out on him.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I did close out on him, and if I jumped, if I bid on the pump fake, he's like blowing past me. Mm-hmm. And again, it's 8:00 in the morning. My knees sound like Orville Redenbacher popcorn at that time. Yeah. And so he got the best of me. But yeah, them dudes, they be running.
No problem.
Anti-threes over here. To answer your question, going back. In the South, there's like donks. Like you get like an old Oldsmobile,
yeah, of course,
something like that. More like late 70s, early 80s.
Right, you get your
box
Chevy Caprice.
And that's what they put the sounds in. Mm-hmm. In LA, it's lowriders. It's Impala, 6.4s, like stuff like that, and those get sound systems too. Because you gotta have like the old dude in like 72 Broham Cadillac bumping Zapp and Roger, more bounce to the ounce. That's like real LA. And then he might get out and hit a crip walk or something like that.
Sometimes
car clubs are huge in LA.
Really?
Yeah. Car clubs, biker clubs.
I feel like Texas is I mean, obviously we got like
big car clubs,
our own car culture as well. Yeah. Similar type of whip, just not nearly as low.
Nah, you know, Texas is all about the donks and like the
big ass rims,
swangers and stuff like that. Yeah, that stuff is really cool to me.
Yeah.
LA is more like you got like a long car with some sort of logo in the back window, but the sound systems are in there too.
Okay,
that's huge.
Carl, you want to talk about some music lyrics?
Nah, I'm gonna get on out of here. Yeah, let's talk about some music lyrics.
Carl, this is a song that I've known for a long time by artists where like I feel like if you're from the South, he means something a little extra to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the greater world like knows about him, but I feel like he was somebody that like in like a certain time I would be like, oh, this is like one of the biggest rappers.
I think personally, and it's totally opinion, Sound off in the comments if you disagree. I won't be reading. I think he made the most important song of all time.
And that being this song? Or
no, not this one.
Okay.
But yes, he means a ton to me. He's in my personal opinion top 5. Not one that I would argue to be the best top 5. He's in my personal opinion.
Just like who
5.
you like to listen to.
Yeah.
And the artist we're talking about is Juvenile.
Juvenile from across the street by the Derby.
That's right.
Yeah. So the song that I picked, and this is important to me, I picked a song called "Huh" by him. Mm-hmm. Because I think it has like secret meanings all through it. I think he's like rapping this almost in character. So a lot of Southern rappers, especially like from New Orleans, they kind of have like this sing-songy style. That's almost like preaching. Like it's how like you in Southern Baptist preachers kind of will sing certain verses and while they doing their sermon. And he kind of raps like this. And a couple rappers, like it's like a style that New Orleans kind of created over the bounce beats and stuff like that. The song that I think is the most important song is "Back That Azz Up." I think I think no song evokes especially amongst Black people, no song evokes the response that "Back That Azz Up" evokes.
It is truly
when you're at a party.
As soon as you hear those opening notes, as soon as you hear them, the whole mood shifts. Whatever conversation that you're having, you're not having that no more. Yeah, the conversation's over. Everybody's going. Every woman that's there, or just person who likes to shake ass in general. Yeah. They all going.
They going to the dance floor. And I'm sure there are songs that do this in different cultures, but I feel like universally in Black culture, "Back That Azz Up" is the one. Because you got regional hits. I'm sure in Philly, when they hear, "Even though what we do is wrong," they going to go off to that. New York probably go off to something like Texas probably go off to something like "I Done Came Down" or something like that. West Coast got, like when we hear like what's the "You" by Lucy Pearl. Like something like that that's gonna make, like in LA specifically, and in the Bay Area probably got something. But like this song I feel like spans region. Yeah. I feel like it spans generations. If you was around when this song came out, whether you was 2 or 72, this song just like makes. Do you agree or disagree?
I 100% agree with you. I think this is like one of the very few like fully universal tracks. And like I said, I think you hear the very beginning of it. If you at a function, especially if there's a lot of Black people at it, it changes the tenor of the whole thing. Like the whole function is like, it's just focused on doing that at least for the next like 2 minutes or so. Like people, at least for the very beginning, when you hear him, when you first start hearing him talking, it's like, oh, we have to be there for when the beat drops.
Exactly. You drive, if you at the bar, like it messes up the line. Or if you right there, you getting your drink and you like, damn. Yeah. And and I'm a DJ too. Yeah. And this is a song that you have to play at a certain time. You can't play it too late, but you can't play it too early. Yeah. It's a song that DJs will argue over. Yeah. Depending on where you playing at. If you playing in the first, like let's say the party is 9 to 2, and you playing the 9 to 10:30 slot, you're not allowed to play it. If you playing the headliner slot, which is the like 12 to close slot, you get to play it because you get to play the whole. There's some weird unwritten rules in DJ culture.
I don't know anything about that world. Yeah, I feel like in the comedy world, it's become really popular to shit on DJs and to make fun of them. I'm not with that.
Nah, man, DJs is cool. I like being a comedian that got into the DJ culture. There's a lot of similarities.
I believe that.
Like a lot of similarities. People go just like in our culture, we'll go support our homie shows, even if we not on the show or something like that. They do the same thing. And, DJs go to a club that they homie is playing at. It's also a different vibe. It's more fun,
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, it's comedians shit on DJs so much. And like, girl be like, oh, and I was dating DJs, but there's a lot of that. Yeah. But I'm also.
Some DJs make money. It's harder.
Kind of like comedians. Yeah. It's like some of them doing good.
Some of them doing good.
But a lot of them
are not.
Really are not.
A lot of them are not.
A lot of them are doing very bad.
It's hard to get gigs. It's hard to get gigs in LA. It's hard. I'm like, I haven't DJed once. There's one bar in I want to say, Greenpoint that we went to. What's that bar called? Oh, well, I don't want to say the name of the bar, but like the one that we went to that night.
That's not in Greenpoint. That's in like Crown Heights.
Okay, yeah. That guy like said I could DJ there, but I haven't followed up. Anyway, so the song that I've talked about for the past 5 minutes, we're not talking about.
No, we went on a tangent. Go ahead.
Yeah, went on a tangent. This is Han. Han to me, a lot of people have heard this song. I think it's got one of the hardest, got one of the hardest choruses. And it's such a hype song, which because I messed up on do you golf? Because I messed up on the producer email, I didn't think I was supposed to bring in multiple songs.
Oh,
I just thought we was going to discuss one.
I mean, it can kind of be anything.
We can kind of discuss all these lyrics though.
Okay.
Because I think
you want to go through the whole song? See,
kinda.
Then let's do it.
I think each verse kind of gives you a different vibe on what he's trying to get across in this song. But I want to get your top 5 favorite hype songs.
Okay, now I've got an assignment.
Yeah. Do your homework.
now you've assigned. You've assigned.
Where are my glasses?
Carlos has now assigned me homework on air on the pod live. I got to put a list together.
Man, you just it don't have to be. It's accurate to you.
You know what? When you were talking about "Back That Azz Up," the song that came up to me as a person who like was in his 20s and like when this song dropped, that like really hit me for like songs that really invoke a response was an Antidote by Travis Scott.
Okay, yeah.
That's a very similar song that like that song and like Mo Bamba, I feel like was happening when I was in my 20s, but like as like a young man, those were songs like Back That Azz Up. I feel like for especially the women, like really will be like, I'm about to go do this. Yeah. I feel like as a young man in his 20s when Antidote was out, I remember women getting off the dance floor.
Yeah.
I remember women getting off the dance floor and every like 23-year-old boy was like, I need to get over there and I need to jump around
Don't you open up that window. That one, yeah.
Yeah, when you hear that.
What I meant by hype song is like, what gets you hyped up to go and
songs that hype me
hype you up to run through a wall. That's why I was asking. Not like name the top 5 hype songs of all time. No. Songs that you listen to when you got an audition, when you about to do a crazy set, when you gotta film your special, like what you listening to in the green room while you eating. What's on your writer too? But what's on your writer when you do shows? You green grapes, red grapes?
I didn't even know that I could have a writer until I went on tour with James Austin Johnson.
Oh yeah,
I had no idea that was even a thing.
You got to have your green grapes, and they got the snap.
Nobody has ever. I just kind of eat whatever's at the club, and I drink whatever's at the club.
Yeah,
I'm also not very particular.
Fair enough. But are you listening to any type of music?
No, I don't think I have a track. I think that really varies based on like what I'm actually into like in that moment.
Yeah.
But I would say if I could pick an artist, I'm probably going Future.
Yeah.
I think something about Future really makes me want to go be great.
Yeah.
Because every one of his songs is about like just living the exact life that he wants to live.
Yeah.
And I find
March Madness is one of the songs that I listen to.
Oh my God.
March Madness is one of the songs did you see the guy just rapping March Madness where he's like making the lyrics clear?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how it feels to rap that song.
Look, if y'all have never done this, go get yourself on a boat, some sort of an aquatic device of some sort. Get yourself on that. Have, I would say, 2 to 5 beverages of your choice. Maybe a little, if you smoke, maybe a little hit of that. Put on March Madness and start rapping them words and tell me it don't make you feel like you could jump over the moon.
You could jump off that boat and swim back to shore.
Easy. It makes you feel like that. You probably shouldn't based on what you got in your system. You probably shouldn't do that.
Shark season is good.
But it will make you feel like you can do whatever you set your mind to.
This is one of my songs. Ha is one of my songs.
Yeah.
And I'm So Paid by Akon and Lil Wayne.
Interesting.
That one.
Interesting.
And also Walk Through by Rich Homie Quan.
Okay. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Shout out Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace. But let's go through these lyrics. That's you with that badass Benz, That's you that can't keep old lady there because you keep fucking her friends, You got to go to court, You got to serve the subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, Let's stop right there.
Yeah.
So what he's saying here is he's hyping this dude up, but also keeping him humble.
Sure.
And I picked this song because this is what you do to me.
Do you want to give the context to the people?
Which part
of what I do to you?
Oh yeah, Devon is very much a hype you up to tear you down type person.
But that's
only to me.
To me, that's love.
Yeah,
like
I don't love like that because I only hype Devon up. Yesterday he was swinging like shit. And
that's not true. Actually, we were having a driving competition.
We didn't have the driving competition till 5 minutes before we was leaving.
No, but we was always having a competition. And I will say, me and you had the top 2 swings.
Yes.
Me and you had the top 2 distances.
Devon was missing the ball, and we trying to give him notes. You know, hey, just keep your arm down here. Keep you do this, do that. Devin's not trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear the notes. Well, that's what love is. Devin gets one good swing. He turning around. Should we put some bread up? I'm like, bro, you done missed it.
Well, and
anyway.
we did put some bread up, and I lost.
Never tell Devin some personal information. He'll bring it up in front of the host.
Oh my God. This happened maybe one time, maybe. That's a story for another time.
Anyway, that's you with that badass Benz, huh? I saw you.
Uh-huh.
That's you that can't keep old lady because you keep fucking her friends, huh? Now that's bringing up some shit. Why you saying that right now?
Why you saying that in front of the people?
Why you saying that? Because hold on, man. Like, listen, me and her got an arrangement.
Sure.
She may not be fully in the arrangement.
she might not be privy to the arrangement.
But it's an arrangement. Why you got to say that right now? You got to go to court, huh? You got to serve the subpoena for child support. Dude, why are you saying that? And it's bolded here because those are important.
Yeah.
Important facts. That was that nerve, huh? Now he's back on your side. Now he's back on your side. Because he's saying you got to go to court, you got to serve the subpoena for child support. He's kind of making fun of you, but then he goes, man, that's fucked up, ain't it? He back on your side. You ain't even much get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Hey, don't your brother got them birds, huh? Now he's saying your brother's got drugs that you could sell if you need money while your check is being acquiesced by the
government.
Yeah, while your check is being taken by the government because you got to serve the subpoena for child support. You won't bust one of them niggas' heads, huh? Like, you ready to fight. You can't believe they doing it to you. And you ain't scared, huh? Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm tough out here. You know how to play. I know you just ain't gonna let a nigga come and punk you, huh? Stun in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? He hyping you up right now. You know who got that fire green, huh? Because now you so hype, you need to calm yourself down. You gotta smoke. You know how to use a triple beam, huh? Shit ain't hard as it seems, huh? I could go and kill someone. That's what he's saying right here. You keep your body clean, huh? Got the bag. I'm not gonna say the brand because you didn't want to. You got a lot of Jabot jeans, huh? Y'all wore Jabots in Texas.
Yeah, we had Jabots.
That was not a thing that happened in California.
I didn't have them personally, but they were popping. They were too expensive.
Yeah,
my mom wasn't getting that.
Some of your partners dope fiends, huh? You don't really want to fuck with them niggas, huh? You come up with them niggas, huh? You stuck with them niggas, huh? Now he's telling you you're loyal. You're loyal to these guys who aren't doing well in life. That's okay, though.
You picking the wrong alliances.
So what do we go through here? He hype you up. He tear you down. He build you back up, get you hyped to a level that's probably going to get you in trouble. You have to have the emotional intelligence to not the triple beam line. Like, you have to have the emotional intelligence to be like, I'm not about to go out here and do nothing that's going to mess my life up. And he's like, you look good, though. You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of Jabot jeans, huh? And then he goes and talks about your partners that are dope fiends. Then we get to the hook. You a paper chaser. You got your block on fire. Remaining a G until the moment you expire. Now, what gets most black men in trouble? Being cool in the streets. Am I right?
You right.
Or am I wrong?
You right.
You know what it is. You make nothing out of something. That's because that's what you feel like. I ain't got nothing. I got to get out here and hustle. You handle your biz and don't be crying when you suffering. You strong. You like that's a hype. That's a hype.
He's built him back up.
Built him back up. And this is like you know this dude is tapping you on the shoulder when he's saying,
"Come on,
this right here. Come on, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire. You remain a G. You didn't tell. You stood 10 toes down or 2 toes down, depending on if you was like up on your toes.
Right. If you was doing a Michael Jackson,
you was doing a Michael Jackson. You stood 2 toes down. But you remain a G until the moment you expire. Like, I always been a gangster until I was killed, probably prematurely.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Listen, come on now. Now let's discuss that first. What are your thoughts on that?
At the very beginning, and just to be clear, and just to be clear, this is what Carl is saying that I do to him.
Not completely, not this. Only when you get drunk are you like this.
Oh well, that's a whole that's its own other thing. Yeah, I really do. I like this a lot. To me, this is like this is reminiscent of like, this reminds me of like Kendrick.
Yeah.
This is like the type of shit that Kendrick be doing.
Okay. Now open your mind up and listen to me, Kendrick. It's coming from somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah. Juvenile says that when he did this, he had to get like real drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he was like trying to be like the drunk dude on the street. I think he was like picking a persona to rap this song from?
To me, this feels reminiscent. We had these girls, Hunter and Peyton, on, and they wanted to. One of them wanted to talk about Euphoria, and you know Euphoria, which my personal favorite of that particular
the beef. Yeah,
that's my particular favorite. Ego said the same thing. Me and her were like very aligned on this. Something about like when he goes, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
Yeah.
That's how this feels to me, where he's like, I like when you do this, but like,
you be singing.
But why don't you be over, why are you doing this?
Yeah, which is true.
Keep making me dance and waving my hands.
Yeah.
Like that's, that's how this hits me, where it's somebody where it's like, you do have some love for them, but also at the very same time, you're like, hey, but you need to like, stay where you're supposed to be.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
But also, he is, I feel like this is a person, here's how I took this. Here's how I took this whole song. We can go through the other two verses as well, because I think they all change. I think all three of them are different characters in a way. I have an uncle who, not to put my family's business out there, has struggled with abuse.
Hey,
and,
don't we all?
Yeah. And one night I was over his house, and I was young at the time, and I didn't realize that he was on one. And at the time, I'm like playing ball in college and stuff like that, and I'm doing well for myself. And he's doing almost this, like, "Boy, I'm proud of you, boy. Boy, I'm proud of you, boy. You doing your thing, boy. Boy, you think you big, huh? You think you big? Now I'll still knock your ass out."
I gotta say that.
And they doing both of these, and I'm like, oh. This is what this person is going through.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to build you up. I really do want to build you up.
But I
love this uncle, by the way.
But I gotta let you know. I'm still the man.
Yeah.
You doing good, but like
deep down, I don't feel like I'm the man though. So I got to knock you down a couple pegs because you become, and I'm also much larger than my uncle.
Sure.
But he like. I'm like, oh, this is what this person is going through in this song. I think this is a person that he might have grew up in the same neighborhood with. He might have seen this kid grow up and see him kind of balling now, but he still want to just keep him down a little bit. But also be like, I still got love for you.
Of course. There is, to me, this song almost feels like and Juvenile, if you ever hear this, please don't be mad at me, but like, this feels almost like there's like a Real Housewives-ness to this.
Oh, explain.
There's like a Real Housewives-ness to this where it's like somebody that you're keeping close, but your relationship is like fraught. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that's like right next to you, but it's like when your heart of hearts, when you like talking to somebody else, you're like, man, but they ain't really.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Yeah. That's the hater shit. That's what I definitely think this shit is like this. Let's get to verse 2. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what I feel like this verse is Juvenile. This is Juvenile talking to the guy. Because I feel like this dude might be a dope boy that he talking to. Makes but sense. He kind of like, you think yeah. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You want to know what we going to do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? It's Juvenile. He bought the Manny Fresh and Juvenile tape with his check. You support us. Thank you for supporting us. You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? Still, you got to take a little shot in there. Like, you living dangerous. You spent 70 on your bands, huh? That ain't yours. That's for your friends, huh? You saying you fronting out here. You fronting. And I want to talk about the bag you brought again. No, I'm just playing. I'm messing with you. You want to stop these niggas from playing with you, huh? You want to run the block, huh? You want to be the only nigga with rocks, huh? There it is. He is a dope boy. And this is Juvenile. You keep your gun cocked, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You want a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that diesel, huh? He's getting high on his own supply. That's what that means. A 3-day flight is a bender. And the diesel was the heroin. That was really popular in New Orleans in the 90s. A lot of young guys got on that shit, which is crazy. You ducking them people, huh? Your face on the news last night, huh? You the one that robbed them little dudes out their shoes last night, huh? Meaning, it's getting hot out here. Your face is on the news. Be careful.
The block is hot.
The block is hot. You got your block on fire, but sometime fire will burn you. Come on now. Come on now. You got to think. You don't go into projects when it's dark, huh? You claim you a thug and you ain't got no hard on. You came to the Noy on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in that bitch and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? Come on, man. Come on. He putting game down in this song.
To me again, it's like, it feels like a thing where it's like, oh, you almost like hate this person so much that you love them.
Yeah, you're not as tough as who you think you are. Yeah. But also, I feel like the first couple lines of this verse You can't do nothing but love first, huh? You bought our tape with your check. Like, meaning like, we doing stuff too.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, man. We doing stuff too. And we doing it the clean way. You getting it the sleazy way. We getting it the easy way. And I'm still, man, I want to know what the relationship was between these two people.
Seems complex.
Complex. We go back to the chorus. And then verse 3. Verse 3 is kind of crazy. I don't know if we should talk about it. We have to.
We have to. We're already here.
You got a trespassing charge, huh? That dick got hard, huh? When you was looking at them little broads, huh?
Uh-oh.
You don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot calling shit, huh? That's you with that balling shit, huh? That's you taking them hits, huh? That hoe don't know when to shut up, I'm out, huh? You gonna knock that whole teeth out, huh? Now, this is complex.
Of course.
Because he already said in the first verse, you can't keep old lady because you keep fucking her friends.
Yeah.
Now they saying he out. He's hot in the pants for the girls that are out, but he already got a girl. And now his girl is complaining about that. He's gonna catch a domestic violence case. Come on, man. He's trying to say it to him in a way. I feel like in this verse, he's trying to say it to him in a way that's gonna keep him from doing that.
Sure.
But he's asking.
But he's also kind of being predictive. He's like, I can see these things that have been laid out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see A plus B. You're gonna end up at C.
Yeah. You done switched from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? He's saying you copying off of us. Because they was making Rees popular.
They was really
then.
doing the Reeboks.
Were you into the Reebok Classic? Did you ever have a Reebok Classic era?
No.
Now, see, when I went back to Mississippi in high school for a half a year, the Reebok Classic was very popular.
I do remember this happening, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that.
That was an era.
What year is that?
That's 2005. But this song is 98.
Okay.
So, but I think it was because we close to New Orleans. Like,
right. That's like the nearest like
big city. Next major city from where I'm from. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. We were still doing forces.
Yeah.
That was where we were at.
You come from a bigger city. I feel like the forces were big in bigger cities.
Yeah.
You twinkle your goals every time you leave the house, huh? Them income tax check come out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to score you a gram, huh? You gonna treat your nose, huh? He getting high on his own supply again. Remember, he was on a 3-day flight. He was full of that diesel. He was ducking them people. Come on, man. You about to put the dope dick on one of these O's, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got buku places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You rob a nigga's shop, huh? You don't even think you could be stopped, huh? You riding on a Benz and 20-inch rims, huh? Now, see, where this wraps itself up at is him going back to the Benz. Meaning,
the $70,000
all this stuff
Benz
that you finna fuck up. But remember, you got this Benz, so you think you tough. You a paper chaser. You got your block on fire. Remaining a G until the moment you expire. Go ahead, take your computer back, man. I'm done. I feel like this song has so many levels and layers that people have not gotten into over the years that it's been out. What is this? 27 years it's been out? That is a complex song.
It is. I mean, I think it's, again, to me, it's like, it's painting such a clear picture. I've talked about this on the podcast before. I think that, like, especially Southern rappers, I think, like, will never be, like, properly recognized for, like, their, like, contributions to, like, the rap game.
Yeah.
Because I feel like so much of it is, like, it's, like, East Coast, West Coast, right? It's, like, it's fucking... It's Kendrick or it's Biggie or like whatever. It's like all these people that are like talking about, they're like very political and talking about like the plight, like whatever. Southern rap, I think people like, I think because of the way it's presented, I think people think that it's like not as intelligent or like not as smart.
That's
but like
what
to
it
me,
is.
the songwriting in here is like, he's painting such a beautiful picture of like what's actually going on, what he's actually seeing. And it's like when you read through it, it's like, and I forget who talked about this. Like Vince Staples was talking about this somewhere where he was just like, yeah, like, he was like, Boosie makes some of the most like poetic music that like I've ever heard. But
don't
it's
get
like
me started on Boosie.
But they not gonna ever they never are gonna speak about a Southern rapper in that type of way. But it's like to me, and that's like to me, I've said this on the podcast as well, but like Future is to me what like Paul McCartney is to people.
Yeah.
Like that is like, or like Bob Dylan, these people, like to me, he is like that level of like artist and poet, but like the landscape's just different.
Yeah. And even Future will say, like, he stands on these shoulders of Juvenile. Because he was a part of that shit in the beginning when he was very first out.
What
like
Future said he inhales the love on a bad day. He's baptized inside a purple activist.
Come on, man.
Come on. That's beautiful.
Boosie is one of my favorites.
And an outrageous man as well.
Outrageous. But again, I think one thing I want to leave this pod and say is it's okay to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have your opinions. If you don't want to listen to somebody, don't do it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But like, have your limits, have your boundaries.
Mm-hmm. And and this is what you came on the podcast to say.
No, wait, I didn't mean it. I didn't. Not like that.
No, Boosie's one of the funniest rappers to me, especially during the pandemic when he was doing Quarantine Live.
Oh my gosh!
You remember this?
Put your pussy on live. I give you $1,000.
He was doing that. He was telling women to get naked on Instagram Live for like cash apps, but then there was a bunch of people who started like pranking him.
Yeah,
and so like one time he was like talking to this girl, and he was like, "Who's that in the corner?" And she goes, "It ain't nobody." And he goes, "Turn the camera around." She turned the camera around, and it's just like a man.
Yeah,
and he goes, "I knew it was a nigga over there. I seen a nigga over there wearing them big ass socks and them Jordan shoes." He was furious.
This dude is so funny, man.
It's so funny. Have you seen Boosie's special dance that he does?
Yeah.
The special dance he does at like basketball games?
Yes. Listen, Boosie is a very good rapper. He's an outrageous person, of course. But I think your point about Southern rappers not getting the respect, because Webby is also a spitter.
Oh, sure. And but he didn't have the hits in the same way that like got the general public kind of hip to what he's on.
Yeah. They only have, like, I just saw Ari Spears talking about this recently. He was clowning Quavo for saying something to T.I.
Ari Spears.
And he was like, "Man, we free." And I go, "Bro, it's just their accent, man. It has nothing to do with their intelligence level."
Oh, he was doing that.
Yeah,
I never like hearing anything Ari Spears has to say.
Nah.
Anytime he's ever saying anything, I'm like, I wish I didn't hear that.
It was unfortunate because it's like, bro, accents happen. You got an accent. Like, you think everybody sound like New York?
You sound like the people sound where you're from.
Exactly. I fully agree with your point on Southern rappers not getting the respect because people feel like they're not intelligent. Because I mean, let's shout out Bun B,
UGK,
8Ball MJG.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like
3-6.
Spit 3-6. I mean, my personal number one overall is Andre.
Of course, but I feel like he also like people kind of separate him from being a Southern rapper, even though he very much is.
Very much.
But it's like he became such a critical darling that like. I think, and also I think he kind of he's got these like kind of like high art aspirations that I think the like powers that be are like, okay, that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like part of why Kanye had to be like that.
Yeah,
it's part of why he had to be like, okay, well, like I'm basing this off of this like art piece, and he had to get accepted by the like high fashion
the
people.
Intelligentsia.
Yes, exactly. I feel like Andre kind of did that as well, and it's like, but no. I feel like they don't talk about him in the same way. And I feel like that's why Big Boy is like not lauded.
They don't talk about him enough at all.
No, but it's like he's also projecting more Southernness, I think, outwardly than like what Andre is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Andre in the airport.
Did he have the flute?
He did.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight.
He seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah.
He seems like a person that I would genuinely like.
Yeah.
Did you go see the flute show?
No, I didn't see the flute show. I don't really go to many shows.
I went to the flute show.
Was it tight? Who was up in there?
A lot of people.
Yeah?
A lot of people was in there. It's just, it wasn't for me.
Don't do this, man.
It wasn't for me.
Don't do this right now.
But it's, obviously.
We gotta wrap it up.
You didn't even,
my favorite lyrics.
You didn't even go see it.
Nah.
Wait, let's listen to a voicemail and then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. Grab the headphones. Some headphones down here.
What's good, Devon? This is Carlton. I got a little lyric for you from Future, real quick, because Future is a goddamn artist. I mean, I'm making USDs overseas, that US dollars that you can't achieve. Fucked my white girl, she said, "Nigga, please." For that white girl, she says, "Nigga, please." Crazy. Drug dealing, pimping, all the things, overseas, domestic. Future's got it. All right, bye.
That's from my homie Carlton. I'll shout out to Carlton Wilcoxon, very funny comedian. He lives back in Texas. That's the homie. We just did some shows together. And thank you, Carlton, for the submission. And thank you. It's he didn't even know he was going to be talking about Future like this. I'm kind of always talking about Future, but
I like Future.
I love Future.
Future's great. I remember Turn Off the Lights came out, and I was like, what is this?
Because before or since, never heard a song like that.
Yeah.
Never heard a song that sounds like Turn Off the Lights.
The beat is hard. The beat goes crazy.
It goes crazy.
Yeah.
How did this song hit you, Carl?
This set of lyrics right here?
Yeah, this set of lyrics.
Can't talk about it on the pod.
No comment?
Future, all I'm saying is, Future, don't let her say that. Don't let her say that, Future.
Future,
my man.
Not that.
Future, king. Don't let her say that.
Not that.
I get where you're coming from. Don't let her say that.
You making USDs overseas. That's US dollars that you can't achieve. Yeah. I do like that because that's a cool way to flex on somebody. Mm-hmm. I like that. He got
also, making US money overseas.
Yeah.
He's probably talking about like, are you going to the Saudi Arabia Comedy Festival?
I haven't been invited.
Damn, Dev. Somebody get my man, let's start a petition. Get my man Devon on the Saudi Arabia comedy tour.
Yeah. I do it for less money than a lot of those other people. I guarantee you that.
How much less?
Let's talk.
Come on, dog.
Let's have a conversation. Anybody saw the Saudi Arabia festival people? I know you're listening.
Don't do that. Don't do it for less money.
A little bit.
If you're going over there, you gotta get back because they'll stick it. You'll stay over there.
That's the thing too. Is like I'm afraid of that.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know if I.
You
won't
be back.
There. Also, it's like I don't know who are the comedy audiences. Is it the Saudi Arabians?
I guess so. They love Kevin Hart.
I don't do that. I don't do that kind of thing. I don't know if they
like that.
What I'm talking about. He just look,
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Tim Dillon's going.
I bet he is. I like this a lot. I like this a lot because it's aspirational in the way that only Future can do, and it's also like painting such a vivid picture. I don't like what he's allowing this white girl to say.
No, twice. In two compromising situations. Yeah,
because one is like a fuck situation,
and the other one is a drug situation.
Yeah, another one she's trying to get some cocaine, and also like specifically, it's like okay, in a fuck situation, that's not. I don't think you should be doing that, but it's like okay, Future, if you're living like that, but it's like if a white woman, if you got cocaine in your future, and a white girl's coming up to you and saying, "Nigga, please, can I have some cocaine?" It's like
no, say it nicely.
Yeah, exactly.
Ask nicely. Don't ask me like that.
You don't need to talk to me that way.
No,
it's just like I'm giving you free.
You put it behind your head. Stop. No.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Say
hey,
Mister. Mister, please.
Mr. Future.
Mr. Future, may I please have some cocaine?
Exactly. It's yeah. That's where I land on that. Carlton, appreciate. Oh yeah, Carl. Anyway.
Very similar.
Yeah, there are different names that are similar. Carl, thank you so much for being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah. Listen to, you go to patreon.com if you like basketball, you like baseball, or you like The Sopranos, come to patreon.com/Hollywood Handbook, where I host a basketball podcast, a baseball podcast, and a rewatch podcast of Sopranos rewatch podcast. I'm watching it for the first time. With my boy Lamar Woods. And it's real fun. We have a good time over there. Very similar vibes to this one. Breaking stuff down, using your third eye.
I haven't been a guest on that, but hopefully one of these days.
You can come. We haven't had no guests. I'm in New York. And also, have you watched The Sopranos?
Never. No, that's not true. I have started watching it, but I've never finished it.
So catch up.
Okay.
And
where are y'all at right now?
We're like season 2, episode 5.
Okay, I could
still
probably
pretty early on. You can knock that out. Mm-hmm. Gary and Dan are watching it now. You can.
It's like those are real hour-long episodes.
Yeah, but they're good though. They keep you intrigued the whole time.
I tried a couple times and I was like, I think my attention span might be fried.
Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a shame.
Go check out everything that Carl's got going on, and you can catch some of his work on this season of SNL. And
perhaps. Now that you're not there, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. And Carl, thank you so much for being here. And I'll see y'all later. My Favorite Lyrics is a production by Disco Nap. If you guys like what you hear, leave a review and tell a homie about the show. And make sure to follow us at My Favorite Lyrics Pod on all social platforms. Except for Twitter, we offer that. You can learn more about this week's guest and the My Favorite Lyrics team by checking out the show's notes. And thank you to the guys that made this show happen. Our executive producer, Lauren Mandel, our associate producer, Carmen Kerrigan, Chris Mueller, who engineered and edited the episode. Shout out to y'all. We'll catch y'all next week.